Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So some interesting news in the heavyweight division. The IBF Cruiserweight champion and former World Boxing Super Series winner, Mairis Briedis, has announced that he is moving up from Cruiserweight to the heavyweight division. Of course, Briedis had a very successful run in the Cruiserweight division, only lost to Alexander Usyk in a real good fight, and on top of that he beat top Cruiserweights such as Junior Dorticos, Krzysztof Glowacki, Mike Perez, Ola Duradola, Marco Huck. He picked up real good wins at Cruiserweight, and basically he's been one of the standout Cruiserweights in the last 5 years or so he definitely had a good run at Cruiserweight. I would like to have seen him stick around for a unification fight with Lawrence Okolie. I think that would have been a real good fight. But ultimately, I don't really blame Mairis Briedis for moving up to the heavyweight division. At Cruiserweight, like I said, he definitely had a good run and beat several big names. He is 36 years old now, so you would say Mairis Briedis is in the twilight of his career. And basically, it's now or never for Mairis Briedis to make a splash in the heavyweight division. So, I think Mairis Briedis is a good addition to the heavyweight division. Certainly an intriguing fighter in that division. Can he move up and have success at heavyweight? We shall see. Mairis Briedis does actually have some history in the heavyweight division. He fought Manuel Charr at heavyweight back in 2015, I want to say, and he brutally knocked out Manuel Charr in that fight. Manuel Charr was never a great heavyweight, to be honest, but he was always a pretty tough trial horse, always had a good chin. So for Briedis to knock him out the way he did back then was definitely a statement, and maybe a sign to say that, this guy can actually have success in the heavyweight division. He will go up to heavyweight with certain attributes. Ultimately, Mairis Briedis will have a hand speed advantage over a lot of heavyweights. He can clearly punch to some degree at heavyweight, and ultimately Mairis Briedis is a very skilled boxer, so I'm actually intrigued about Mairis Briedis fighting in the heavyweight division. Now, I'm not as sold on Briedis at heavyweight as I am guys like Murat Gassiev, Alexander Usyk and Michael Hunter. I think all of those guys I've mentioned will actually have some sort of success in the heavyweight division. In fact, Alexander Usyk and Michael Hunter already have. But I'm not quite as sold on Briedis at heavyweight, to tell you the truth. But nevertheless, I certainly wouldn't write this guy off in the heavyweight division. And yeah, it's an interesting addition as far as I'm concerned. And Mairis Briedis, he's not exactly a big name, so if he's to get a big fight at heavyweight, he basically needs to work his way into being a mandatory. So I think Briedis needs to hit the ground running and really fight decent competition as soon as he moves up to the heavyweight division. I think the first fight, maybe a fight with someone like Mariusz Wach, a big tall heavyweight who's durable, who can go rounds. I think that would be the ideal first test for Briedis, because ultimately, if Briedis is going to get anywhere in the heavyweight division, he needs to be able to take care of those big tall guys. I think Mariusz Wach would be ideal for a first fight at heavyweight, and after that, try and fight some top contenders. In fact, I'll put this out there. One fight I always wanted to see at Cruiserweight was Mairis Briedis versus Murat Gassiev. I think that would be a great fight. Now, both of these guys are at heavyweight, so imagine Briedis versus Gassiev at heavyweight. I think that would be a great fight. So that's another fight I want to see from Briedis at heavyweight. And yeah, ultimately Briedis, I've always rated Briedis very highly. I've spoken about him for a long time. Before he won his first world title against Marco Huck, I've been high on Briedis for a long time, and I don't blame him in moving to the heavyweight division. The guy's put in a lot of work, he's fought some real good fighters. Now try and get some money in the heavyweight division, but we'll see what happens. Share your thoughts below. It's been your guy Delboy. Peace.